like this noise of this button.
With the noise of the button?
The noise that the button makes when you push it. I enjoy it.
Yes.
Cat, closed doors are appropriate.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Netherblock, the show where we build a 64 by 64 by 64 block of nether in Minecraft. I don't care if you're ready.
I'm Tony.
I'm Komette.
I guess that was Al. I'm Joe.
I'm Al.
What is the cat doing?
No, like I didn't fully close my bedroom door. It was just like closed almost. Then he comes up and pushes it out, or she comes up and pushes it open. Then I look over and she's just run to the bathroom door and she's just pushing it open.
Kitties.
It's like, yes, I know that you only live in like a 12 by 12 space in this entire planet. But come on now.
That's like rearrange. That's like basically redesigning her home.
It's like I just added this new addition. I think it really ties the whole house together.
Albert, start talking to us about how cats' brains process space.
I want this button to do something when I push it.
I'll meet you. Where's your button?
Mocking me about my books that I'm
It's
reading.
you're on a bit of a jag, and it's interesting. And I'm literally started reading the book that you were reading. It's weird. It's about a dancer who falls in love with her dance instructor.
Yeah.
I don't really know why.
Are you reading smut?
Not that I'll admit to.
Oh.
There's another book with the same title as Al that popped up when I searched that had it was clearly not the book I was reading that I made fun of.
Ebooks have definitely made public smut a lot easier, though.
Yeah, you don't have to like hide. You just have your Kindle open. You can read whatever you want. No one can judge you.
Yep.
Yeah, old ladies had like the lock on that from way back in the day. They didn't even care. They're just like, I'll take all of these books with like barrel-chested men and
Yes.
you know, scantily clad ladies with their clothes half off on the cover, please.
No one talks about it, but the publishing industry is owned by smut. Those book sales are a massive percentage of publishing.
I mean, they had to talk about it when, like, E.L. James came out and made it mainstream.
Who's E.L. James?
50 Shades of Grey?
Yeah, 50 Shades.
Oh, there's been somewhat more. All right, yes, fair enough. Okay. Like there was Tropic of Cancer, and there was. Like, that was more literary.
Hey, that was referenced in an old horror movie I just watched. I just watched Cape Fear. And they talk about that.
Read it? Yeah.
That book.
Which one did you watch?
Not seen Cape Fear.
What do you mean, which one did I watch? Is there multiple?
There was a remake with De Niro, and there was one with...
The black and white with the guy with it who was in, To Kill a Mockingbird, right? Oh, okay, maybe not.
Gregory Peck? I actually don't know. That's some countercasting if they got Gregory Peck as the... Maybe he was the dad.
Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I was thinking. It's been forever since I saw it.
You're like George Bailey is like a weird pedo rapist. Where's the Where are you, Komette?
I'm right next to you.
I see you now. Yes.
She also didn't say which one she
the lights on and
saw.
off.
What lights?
Which
Yeah,
one
did you see De Niro or?
was
I
it? Black
saw
and
De
white?
Niro. I didn't know it was a remake.
Yep.
Yeah, those
De Niro and
remakes
Gregory
suck.
Peck.
You want this button to do something?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I made it right here so I can watch it do something.
I feel like we turned up our lights and everything got darker, like worse somehow.
See, everything's really bright for me. My eyes are
Yeah,
actually
it's nice and
watering
bright
a little
now.
bit.
I
To
can't
be fair, during the
figure out-
day it wasn't bad. It was,
Oh my
but
God.
it was getting pretty rough during night editing. And again, I didn't have everyone's to choose from last week.
Everybody
but
went to
mention again-
exposure multiplier 1.5.
Yes.
Did you do bloom strength?
Those aren't words.
That's not.
I only turned the torch stuff up.
Average exposure on. I'll try that.
Can you turn that on for our YouTube channel too?
Oh,
Funny.
that seems better now, I guess.
I love all the vines that I put up. I'm enjoying this quite thoroughly.
Wow, you're still on Vine?
What?
Yeah.
No.
She did it for the vine.
Forbidden. Yeah, she's cracked the.
Wow.
You're like the only. You're
coding.
still. They came back. Vine too.
No, now it's what's it called?
The vining. Periscope.
Why do I hear?
No, there's a new
Periscope's
thing.
still a thing.
It's a new thing where people lip sync, and it's
TikTok and Musical.ly.
yes. People
What
already
is
hate
that about? I've seen those ads on YouTube and I don't know what they're advertising. They just show me a video of people singing a song and I'm like,
That's it. That's the
what are
service.
you advertising?
And people go.
But it's a social media service where like youngins just go and they lip sync to their favorite songs and like get likes? Question mark. It's like I thought you could do
Yes.
that on any service. I think they just have like an easier way of getting it all synced up.
I mean, to be
Reason
fair,
all
you could
and
upload
everything.
15-second
Joe.
videos to YouTube, but that didn't make Vine not be a thing.
Joe.
What?
Right here. Come here.
No, Vine just vanished because Twitter was like, we don't know how to monetize this. And it's like, you don't know how to monetize anything.
I'm making you do something.
Ooh, sticky stuff.
Joe's done the best way of monetizing Twitter, though.
What I do?
Where you ban every, like, promotion until you just get the really,
God,
really weird ones.
It's so weird. It's so weird when people are like, I'll spend money to make sure people can see this. And it's just like, you're talking about, like, the soup you ate last night, sir. I don't know that this is really...
Are they just promoting? Because we've looked into promoted tweets before, right?
Yeah.
Like, are they just promoting their feed?
Kind of. I'm assuming so.
I'm trying to...
But it's bizarre, because either they're doing, like, just promote me, Twitter, and Twitter's like, sure.
Okay.
You need red stuff. Don't you need red stuff?
I think it's working now.
I threw red stuff at you. No, I don't want it.
What?
Red.
Oh, it's working, look.
No, look.
Oh no! Okay, I might have cut that off with the red stuff. Or with this... Yes. I think it needs to be... No, it's because it's right here. Hit the switch.
On.
Play with the lever. Or is it a button?
No, it's a lever. Alright, turn it on.
It is on. Now,
Turn it off?
off.
Alright, I have to figure this out. Because otherwise I'm going to be upset with myself.
I found something. Oh no, I fell.
Hello.
Hi, I'm stuck. Tony,
Yeah.
where are you?
I'm on the block.
You're in the block? Come
Yes, I'm on the block.
here.
I'm standing next to Berg.
Come here.
I have to lay block while it's daylight.
Make hay while the sun shines.
Blocks. Oh wait, that's what's wrong. I'm an idiot.
No, don't say that. Oh my god, people are in my house.
Real life? Or...
Yeah, it's real life.
Oh, that was so close. I
Question.
am hanging off the edge.
If you're looking to buy a book, like not on Amazon, let's say, or even read a book, where do you go for your reviews?
Good books, good reads.
I just look at the cover and I'm like, this looks cool.
Yeah, I haven't found a good book in a really long time. I'm kind of sad about it.
No, I actually usually do the Audible reviews.
I usually do Amazon reviews. Komette was just mentioning that she does Goodreads, and I've found that the people on Goodreads have, like, the highest standards. Like, I don't need it to be perfect. I just, like, want to know if it's pretty good. Why are you messing with my area? It's so rude.
Oh.
Why?
Yeah, it works now.
I'm not messing with anything.
Yay, I'm coming. And then I have something to show you, Joe. Because Tony is too busy to hang out with me.
I'm going with you.
What is the last book you tried to read, Komette?
The Pumpkin Plan?
Well, that was... Okay,
No,
fair enough. Non-mandatory.
Oh, I bought a book. The last book that I read was, I think,
Good talk.
it was The Girl on the Train. I had to think about it. Girl on the Train.
Oh, I wanted to read that. Was it any good?
It was good.
Well,
I'm a
Komette
sucker
said she
for
hadn't
mysteries.
found any
Yeah.
good books lately, so I guess
It
not.
was...
I liked the movie.
If you stand here, you could write, wee!
See, what you need to do is you need to just make it spell out something.
Yeah.
Now it's my
Like-
turn. Ready?
Like sub or
Oh, yeah.
eat a dick.
One
I
of
don't have
those
enough
two.
smooth stone. What's this?
But yeah, like the movie was okay.
Ah!
It
Why
wasn't
did you
too
set
bad.
me down here? No! What was that? That's what you wanted to show me?
You wanted to, like that? That's just
Has
straight up like
Komette been
luring
trying to
people
set
in.
people up to get blown up by a creeper this whole time?
Was what? I mean, did you push me or did I jump in?
No, you jumped.
Okay, I thought it was something to see down there. There's a bat fluttering around.
Yeah, Komette just groomed you and murdered you. She went all
Basically.
Victor Salva
Oh
on
my
you.
god, there's so many things down here. What is this place?
Watch out,
Oh
don't
god.
What has even happened? Are you guys under the nether?
No. It was like
can
this
do it.
spawn point.
I can do this.
The point of no return was that little hop you took. It's like when
Was Tony
Jason
around
used
or
to-
did he get out? He was like, nope.
So when
I
Casey,
left.
when
Like,
Casey
yeah,
did what?
that moment whenever Gacy would like take a kid and at the house, he was like, "I want to show you a magic trick," and he would put handcuffs on them, and that they were just stuck. Like that was the moment of no return for those kids. That's what Komette just did to you.
What type of thing is this guy wearing?
YouTube denied us being able to run an ad on one of our videos because of shocking content, and it wasn't one of my videos.
You're very shocking.
I think talking about John Wayne Gacy might be like a bummer. Is just a feeling that I have about how people interact.
I don't. It was just a. I think,
it's not so much a bummer as it is fascinating.
I think it was just a spawn point that just accumulated a lot of stuff, and I heard them.
Just big enough to spawn. Oh, you heard them.
Yeah, I heard them from the ground, and then I found them.
That Mindhunter show was popular.
Mindhunter was awesome.
Yeah, are they coming back?
Oh yeah. It's coming back in the next couple months. I know they wrapped production
There's
like
more.
2 weeks ago.
Can you hear it?
From what I was reading.
I love that I found out recently that that guy is apparently regarded as just a dick, but you sort of understand that from watching the show. Like,
which guy?
Really correct. The guy who like
John Wayne Gacy?
Like,
yeah, I've heard that
not
too.
John Wayne Gacy. Silly. I don't know their names, but the guy who like headed the program, you can sort of tell he's very like prickly and not great, and he sort of communes too well with serial killers, as it turns out.
Is that one of those things where it's like he was a slightly better off psychopath, you think?
Maybe? I haven't seen that, to be fair. I've just seen like he rubs people the wrong way a lot, and you can see that in the show pretty easily.
I just got done watching a documentary about Orson Welles that kind of reminds me of that. Where
yeah,
people were like, is he like the best guy and like a genius? He's just really pushing people to do the best they can, or is he like a huge prick?
I think there could definitely be both. Where's your death hole?
Oh, over here.
You covered it with smooth stone?
I covered it with wood because that's what I had.
Why would you do this to my ring?
This is like when Tony's in my builds. Oh, it's wonderful.
Yeah, but like your builds deserve it.
There was a quote on Twitter.
What?
Oh my god. After playing 7 days, and Griffin was on Twitter. He's like, Tony, and he did the stars to show Tony performs in action, puts down drawbridge wrong. Oh no, Joe, can you fix this? I forget what I said. I was like, why is the choice always between doing more work or living with a monstrosity or something like that?
I mean, to be fair, that was kind of an oddly, like, angled thing to see what I was placing.
Yes, I didn't put out a drawbridge, partly because I was like, I don't think I'm gonna do this first. But, it summed up our relationship pretty well.
Where did Tony go?
Oh, man,
I went to the Nether. Because it's safer.
And that's also what the whole point of the video is.
Well, I don't know. If you found a murder hole,
I did find a murder hole.
I did not find a murder hole. John Wayne Gacy.
How's Al the responsible one right now?
I'm usually the responsible one in the Netherblock.
Yeah, I guess that's just slowly
He's the one that takes no risks. Like, Al is the vanilla one for the Netherblock.
I guess. He's become one with the Nether. He understands the Nether. He doesn't like...
He's like soy milk vanilla on the Netherblock.
Oh,
he doesn't take chances.
You put vanilla flavor in your soy milk? Come on, man.
Yeah, that's like the only way to have good soy milk is vanilla.
I have never tried.
I think it's funny when people... Yeah, like, I've had almond milk, and I was like, this is pretty good. And then I looked at it, and it's like, every serving has 45 grams of sugar. It's like, no wonder it's great.
Yeah.
Does it?
Yes, all of the good-tasting almond milk is just, like, garbage for your health.
I don't understand.
Yeah, it's drinking a soda is what it comes... Like, that's what it is.
What if I flooded all of the mines?
You couldn't? That's not how water mechanics work, really. I mean, you could. It would just take long.
Well, if, like...
Can I go through the portal in this one?
They were, you could... If they could flood, like, they'll go infinitely downstairs.
Yeah, you could just make, like, a weird swirling system and probably flood it out pretty well, but...
Which mines did you mean?
There's a bunch of mines underneath the arena.
Yeah, that's my... Those are my mines. I haven't gone there in a while.
Like, dark, not even... There's no light or anything.
Dark.
I put light down there. Somebody...
I think this is natural. I think this is...
Somebody flooded it.
Oh,
I wondered what would happen if you flooded it. Yeah, but no, you can't just put like a source block at the top of the ladder and have it fill up.
Yeah, it's like you could poke a hole under the ocean and it'll never fill the hole that you were in before.
Yeah.
By the way, I have a question for you guys. Do you know who Watson, the IBM computer, is named after?
Well, since you're asking, I'm gonna assume it's not the Holmesian guy.
Who did you think it was? I thought it was.
I thought it was, but since you're asking, that can't. Is it Watson and Crick?
No.
It's the only two Watsons I know.
Here's I feel very cheated by this. This is so self-serving of them. The Watson that Watson is named after is the founder of IBM.
Okay.
Or not the founder, but like the guy who sort of got him into electronic computing. There was a dad, Watson, and then like his son ran the company for a while. I don't know if it's Watson or Watson Jr. It'd be great if they came up with a Watson Jr. Like, Watson Jr. for your home. Regular Watson screams at him for wanting to upgrade things.
I'm not that offended by that. He did build the company.
Yes.
Oh no, I'm not like offended.
If they called Windows like Gates 10 or something like that, I'd be like, yeah, I guess, whatever.
But it's just like because they let me think that it was something else.
They let you think
I'm
it was
sure
something.
they did.
You assumed.
Yes.
It's your fault.
I was like, smart sounding Watson. They must be like, it's like, no.
It's like Sherlock, but not.
Yeah. You also have a weird relationship with Watson, so you could try and pepper bomb your house.
Where is everyone?
And the Nether.
I'm in the Nether.
Nether work.
If you want to sleep and make it day, that'd be great.
Yeah, that's the only reason why I'm not out there. In your, like, killing fields.
Oh my god, Penny's having a daydream.
Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun.
Where are you in the Nether?
I was wondering what noises Penny was making.
I'm not telling you.
Barking. I'm by the red blocks.
Red blocks.
Yeah. There's some fire here.
It's like, they're kind of orange looking, too.
Yeah, you think I know my way around the Nether? I don't know my way around the Nether.
Ooh, did I see somebody's
owl?
name?
Yeah. Al's, like, mapping it out.
Why are you looking for us? I feel like I'm being hunted by Komette.
Yeah, that's why I'm keeping my location discreet. She's in spectator mode too, so I'm not sure we can even hit her back.
Is she?
I don't know why she's in spectator mode.
She's going.
She set her own game mode to it.
Yo, what is going on?
Hey, Komette, we're gonna need you to type clear.
Perfect.
I can't do it anymore.
We need you to type /clear.
Yeah.
Oh, I see somebody.
I didn't even know spectator mode was a thing until Komette did it. It's really weird.
I think it's a new mode.
Do you see me? Komette?
See me?
Nope.
Okay.
Ah, it's me. She's. What are you doing? No! I'm not even chasing you. I don't understand what's happening. I'm trying to dig Nether for the Nether block. It's
the first time in like a month that Joe's decided to work on the Nether block.
Seriously, where were you for the past 2 months where I did nothing on the Nether block? I just wanted to play with things.
Is everybody excited for Thanksgiving? Will this come out before Thanksgiving, or is this going to be after?
It's coming out after Thanksgiving.
Joe's doing something called Friendsgiving, and I need to know if anybody else has heard that word.
Yes, I have.
Yeah, a friend of mine did it like last week before she went to Nebraska to be having a real Thanksgiving.
So doing it tomorrow.
Okay, so it's like you want to have a party with your friends, but you also have to do things with your family. So before the actual Thanksgiving, yes. I assume before. You'd probably be weird to do it
party,
after.
really. It's a mock. It's Thanksgiving, but with your friends. It's really what there's going to be a turkey and lots of traditional foods, and it's going to be more dinner party than like going out to bars or whatever. But I really do that anymore. Yeah. The best part though is when we go around the table and say which friend we're giving away.
That's what I couldn't figure out. I was like, we already have Thanksgiving. I don't know why it needs like a weird portmanteau.
It's basically because a lot of people hate their families, and they're like they can go eat a dick and do their own thing on Thanksgiving.
We need more of that. Let's isolate ourselves from everybody who doesn't like.
Okay.
I mean, there's a lot of people whose families really shouldn't be like. You really shouldn't spend time with your family if they're just toxic people.
It's true.
That's
fair. Also comes
My
from
family's amazing.
The travel, as Komette said, or no, Tony, someone. One of you people. A lot of people travel for Thanksgiving, and they're gone that whole week. So if you want to see your friends over the traditional like break from work or school or whatever, you have to kind of cram it in beforehand. So people are like, well, why don't we just do Thanksgiving with us, but like a week or two early? And sort of seemed like a good idea.
My wife was talking to her mom on the phone today about Thanksgiving plans, and she asked her last week, hey, what are you doing? You know, I want to plan my Thanksgiving. She's like, well, I don't know. well, you know, we're figuring it out. And then, like, she called her again today, and she's like, well, if you don't know what you're doing, like, I don't know when to come, so I'm not going to. And she's like, well, I don't know why you guys don't want to hang. It's like, no.
Yes.
What? You have to
Why don't
tell
you wanna
us
come to
when to
Thanksgiving?
show up. And in that same conversation,
Run
she's
away,
like,
Joe.
I live in a universe of linear space and time, and I need some sort of measurements for that.
in the same exact conversation, she's like, well,
So-
I might just sort of wake up whenever I feel like it, you know, 9 o'clock, and have dinner in by 3 or whatever. It's like, that. I can't live like that. I have to drive an hour to get there.
Oh shit! Oh.
See, the Friendsgiving thing also happens in just a lot of college campuses when you can't afford to go back and your family
Yep,
can't
and
afford
as
to
the
like
people who
fly
stick
you
around
out.
college, that also is true.
Yeah, my ex used to run a thing for all the LGBT people that were not allowed to go home because their parents were like, I disown you because you like whatever. And it was weird because they had like 20 people come over and none of them knew that it took more than a half hour to cook a turkey.
Really?
Oh my
Wow.
god.
It's like,
Gay
Oh,
people
so
for you.
so speaking
yeah,
of,
I
would've
disown you
thought
too,
that
frankly,
fancy,
based on that.
yeah,
Maybe it
fancy
wasn't
gay
the gay
people,
thing.
like, yeah, it's like, I'd expect some of you to know your way around a kitchen. Come
Yes.
on now.
I guess if you got disowned by your parents, maybe that happened before they were able to teach you the sort of basics of.
I don't think a lot of
Here's how a
parents
turkey works.
teach their kids how to cook.
Man, why are
No.
parents all terrible?
Are Terrence all terrible?
Parents all
'Cause they're
terrible.
busy.
I gotta say though, so this year we're having Thanksgiving at my sister's house because of drama, and I don't think they watch this, so I can just say whatever.
All right, hashtag find
Facebook target ad, yes, Komette sister.
All right, Kia is gonna see this 400 times before that Facebook ad runs out.
Right? So, well, she probably won't even make it this far in. Let's be honest. I don't know. She did none of my.
We'll
I
have
can't
the
get
timestamp for her.
Timestamp.
Oh God. Okay. But so we're having Thanksgiving at her house this year, and I have absolutely zero trust in her being able to cook it. Like,
You're also like, that's tough too, because that's like your thing.
yeah, and one year Kia was like, "Oh, I'm gonna let's do Christmas dinner at our house, right?" And we had all our family in town and everything, and I get there a bit late and nothing was cooked. And I ended up having to make the entire Christmas dinner, and she also didn't have anything to cook with. So, like, I was having to come up with stuff like mashed potatoes. I had to mash potatoes with a mug. Like, it was like the most MacGyver Christmas dinner ever.
That's
and
like what you have to resort to when you go camping. You like you
Yeah.
always know
Yeah.
you're gonna forget something. So like there's always that. How am I gonna do this normal kitchen thing because I've forgotten the utensil? But
Yeah,
that
it's
was like
we're
the
gonna carve these
Hey.
steaks with the hatchet we used to cut the wood.
Manic. Seriously though, what musical notes, instruments do these play now? Griffin told us that they play different things, different instruments depending on what the block is placed on.
Oh.
So what does it
That
sound
sounds like a bass drum.
Oh yeah, that's not fun.
This one,
No, they're all in terracotta, so it all should be the same. I
oh
think.
yeah. Yeah, see, it sounds like a bass drum.
Okay, we're gonna find different things. You're gonna
why?
follow me around and tell me
What
things
what
sound
did she
like.
have
Ow!
to cook?
What was that?
You!
Oh!
Your stuff
I
might
didn't
have
kill
gone into
you!
lava.
You butthole! Why would you do that?
Al, you gotta have more health.
What? I
That was a
had
healing
full
arrow.
health! I had full
Wow,
health.
this bow is pretty powerful.
Yes, it is. We've discussed this.
Komette, in the story you told earlier about your sister trying to
Yes.
have Christmas dinner but not having like anything going, what was the food that she intended to cook? Like the main
It
dish?
was like ham and mashed potatoes, green beans, salad, like stuff like that.
Here's a little pro tip if you're like in an emergency situation with ham. The ones you buy at the store are, all the ones I've ever bought are pre-cooked. Like you just have to
Yeah.
heat them through.
Yeah,
so
I
if
think
you
that's the
have
one
to,
that
you
she
can like
had.
slice them up and put them in the microwave.
I think
Here's some
you
boots
made,
and some arrows.
I think you made me lose my bow. You. I'm gonna kill you.
And that's what we're thankful for this year.
I'm gonna look up what the music blocks do. Not engaged with Komette at the moment.
Damn it.
I think Komette has gotten what going around coming around.
Oh no, my bow is still there. Okay. I didn't kill anybody, first of all.
I hit you less times than you hit me.
Yeah, I still did. I hit you with meat.
You hit me with an arrow. I was on fire briefly.
Did the meat have fire aspect on it?
Why do I have a gold
Most
sword?
good meat
That's
does,
not-
like, but only temporary.
Well, I had like 17 stacks of nether, so I'm just not gonna do it now. Oh, damn it. My diamond pickaxe, too? You're a
Guitar.
Hey, you still have your bow.
Ah! No!
So, like, my family, like, my mom does not cook ever, and she every year just makes an awesome Thanksgiving. It's like the one time she actually like gets out and does a bunch of cooking. She'll make like a full turkey, she'll make a full ham, she'll make 9 pies, she'll do all this other stuff. And barring the year that we all got neurovirus from the Thanksgiving meal, it's been amazing. But we started it. We started a new tradition where we just do a giant prime rib for Christmas.
That's pretty good.
I love it so much.
Like Christmas or?
That's pretty
For
good.
Christmas
if
we
you
do
can
that.
afford it,
For Thanksgiving we end up doing the turkey and all that sort of stuff, and turkey and a ham. One year we did a Jamaican turkey. It was really weird.
I'm really sad because my grandmother passed away this year. And we would go, and she was big into Thanksgiving. And my grandma is one of the reasons why I wanted to become a cook. And she taught me everything that I knew and all this stuff. And so this year it was like really important for me to have a good Thanksgiving. And when I went and talked with everybody about like what their plans were, everybody was like, no, I don't think that we're just gonna be around for Thanksgiving, like all this stuff. And I was like, I literally hate every single one of you. And then there's all this drama with family and people not wanting to hang out with other people, and so it's just I hate people.
That's why the trick is to just have like one sibling that actually wants to hang out with you and you get along with your parents. That way it's just like, oh, 5 people are here. Great.
Well, now
Yeah, Komette's parents for doing things wrong.
Yeah.
I'm bummed out that my kids aren't gonna have like a bunch of siblings. Maybe they'll have more. We're not. I guess. I mean, I'm done having any of my own, but maybe I'll adopt some foster kids or whatever.
Okay, you're real done having any of your own.
I
You can always reverse
my,
vasectomy.
I lost my bow.
Well, Tony, do you have yours?
Yeah.
Al, do you have yours?
Yeah.
I thought you lost it.
Second one, not the one you cheated with.
What now?
You don't.
No, I don't
I think
have
Tony
my power
wins.
bow. I win because I still have my first one.
No, but you cheated with it.
That's not cheating. That's
Yes, it is. We started a whole new competition then, with everyone in agreement that you had to carry your bow with you at all
Good.
times. And I think Tony's
How
the
did you
last
die
one.
a second time?
God, I'm so sad.
What'd you say, Tony?
Or Al?
Manic.
What about me?
Why did you die the second
I
time?
slipped and fell in lava, and I didn't have any water.
In Minecraft?
Well, I fell off. I slipped.
Okay. The censor bar's gonna be out again.
Spirit of Thanksgiving.
I mean, most Thanksgiving have a lot of cursing.
I
I
guess,
am
but
so
technically-
thankful for my normal, good cooking family.
Your family's not normal, Albert. I don't know how to break this to you.
My family
then
that
we'll
likes
get-
hanging out with each other. And
No, I
knows how
don't.
to
Your
cook.
mom was all on the DL trying not to get you to come to Thanksgiving.
No, but that's my mom's mom, or not my mom's mom, my wife's mom.
Oh, I thought you said okay.
No, my
Wait,
I'm
do you-
talking
so do you do
blood
both?
relatives. Huh?
Do you do both? Do you have two? Do you go to 2 houses for
I have to
Thanksgiving?
3 houses I have to go to because
This is it?
my
Oh,
wife's parents are just divorced.
I found it.
Oh,
I'm still
I
in the
should've known
running.
that. I thought she was boring like you.
No.
Don't worry, guys. I found my bow.
Did you?
I did.
Oh, and now it's Tony and Tony Komette still. No direct murders are allowed in the
That
bow
was an
competition.
unintentional direct murder.
I know you weren't trying to win the bow game, but with that, what in the hell is going on up here? Who built this?
Okay, let's get the out of the nether.
Well, I'm out of iron. Oh, I've
See,
got 3
like,
more.
the
never mind.
weird stuff that happens with my family is, like, we'll just be in Thanksgiving dinner and they'll be like, and make sure that asshole Obama does not kill any more of our troops. And bless our troops. and like all this other stuff. And it's like, I don't know what you're asking for right now.
But there isn't a counterpoint of someone screaming at them from the opposite opinion. That's real Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes we do.
And then your cousin's girlfriend runs out of the room screaming and crying. Because your dad's mean. What?
That's real Thanksgiving.
Yes.
I'm so sad that I'm not going to be able to make the... Like, anyways, I'm really, really, really sad that I don't get to make this year's Thanksgiving
Well,
meal.
apparently you might.
Well,
Yeah, there's
I
a
don't
pretty...
know.
I'm giving it 50-50 shot that you end up
50-50.
making most of the
Yeah,
food.
but, like, that's, like, an all-day thing. Like, I can't...
How about you just go over there like at 6 in the morning and just be like, all right, you're gonna this up. Now you're gonna listen to me, and this is my kitchen because you don't know what you're doing.
But-
Show up
You're
with some
incompetent, and you
Whataburger.
need to just quit being like thinking you can do good things.
But then I have to deal with her husband all day.
Yeah. Well, just get like the trick is just put a bunch of drinks in his hand, so by the time dinner rolls around, he just is dead tired and like in the back room throwing up.
Oh, God.
It's funny, yeah.
Or he gets
Or give him
just
the
more...
nanovirus or whatever it was.
Plus,
More
the
virus.
Cowboys always play, so you know he's
There
not
you
going to be
go.
in the kitchen for that.
He's a Cowboys fan? I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And okay, get this. The Cowboys were playing on his son's birthday when they had a birthday party. And he had the TV on so loud that literally you couldn't hear anything else. And he refused to turn it down. And I was like, this today is not about you. Why are you... Oh, thank you.
It's better than whenever a bunch of friends put on a Broncos game during a friend's wedding.
Oh, shit. That's also good.
The actual wedding or like part of the
The actual wedding.
The ceremony? Yeah, that's not good.
Yeah. They got a TV, and they ran an extension cord and put it in the room next to the wedding.
Okay, that's bad.
Could you hear it in the other room?
You could definitely hear it. It's on the recording.
That's rude.
Yes.
I could see.
People who-
Whoa!
Such a weird compulsion.
I mean, I love football, but DVR is a great thing.
Yeah, the days before DVR though. You did some weird things. I've been at wedding reception and snuck off to see hockey scores. But
It doesn't work
wasn't
both
like-
ways anymore.
it was all good. You don't have what anymore?
Doesn't work both ways anymore.
What?
My nether portal.
Oh.
It teleports me out to the upper side of the world. So I guess I'll have to remake it in the nether.
What are you
further down.
making over there? Like, who's making the weird, like,
Yeah.
middle section?
So are you watching that too?
What?
I just looked over and saw it. Like, there's just this ladder going to... It all counts. I'm just wondering. Is that Komette?
Yeah.
What?
We're all
Somebody
on-
built the ladder to nowhere, and so I was like, huh, I'm just gonna continue it.
Tony! I just got a glimmer of an arrow going overhead.
That was a very clear warning shot, though. That wasn't even, like, over the
Your
bow.
warning
At me?
shots are often deadly.
At me?
Yes, you had an arrow
You-
just
Wow,
whizzed
it was
by
a really
you.
effective warning shot.
Yes. So it's warning shots when it goes ding into their helmet.
And I told Kia, I was like, okay, I'll make the green bean casserole, I'll make the yams, I'll make the pumpkin pie, the pecan pie, and I'll make the banana dessert. I'll also make the mashed potato. I was like, I'll just bake everything.
Wait, so you are making
And-
dinner?
Well, I'm gonna make it at home and then bring it.
That's the
All of
same
that?
amount of work.
She was like, oh, I should start the turkey like at like 1 o'clock that day, right? And I was like, oh, please.
If
Lord.
you're eating at night, yeah.
Yeah, when my turkey's going in at 11.
No, and then she was like, I should make 2 turkeys,
Whoa.
shouldn't I? And then she was like, I want to do all this stuff in the oven along with making your turkeys. And my mom and I had like to literally sit her down and be like, Kia, you can't. It doesn't work that way. You can't do it that way. You gotta. And I was like, please, for the love of God, put your turkey out and defrost it today. I was
Oh,
like,
it's way too late for that.
don't.
Oh wait, no, it's Thanksgiving. Right.
no,
I'm
no,
thinking
yeah.
Friendsgiving. Sorry.
Yeah, no.
In our cooking, they have a. They keep giving shout outs to when you should take your turkey out if it's a certain poundage. But they start in like August. With like 20,000 pound. It's like, if you have a 20,000 pound turkey, be sure to take it out now.
Oh my God, the things are golden now. Why are they golden?
What things?
The flying thingies,
Oh,
because
I-
I don't
Yeah.
sleep. It's like real life.
Yeah.
Oh God, I don't have any arrows.
Birds.
Somebody give me an arrow.
Where are you?
Stupid
The
I'm
phantoms
in
are
my-
coming, but they're
Oh, I thought you said
gold?
Berg.
Stupid birds.
Stupid birds. So many of them.
Ah, You don't get to touch me, sir. You don't know me.
There's no consent.
That's not my purse. Or, no. I never remember that correctly.
That's my purse.
Yes.
I don't know you.
That's my purse. I don't know.
I need to go get.
What are you talking about?
Oh, have you guys seen the
King of the
bubble
Hill.
potion that
kid goes-
I think
Bubble potion?
who made? Yeah, I did Griff make it for me? I have to see who made it for me. Somebody made me bubble potion. Watch. I need to go up to.
Oh, you're on fire now, bitch.
That is a
I need
rude thing to
more
call Komette.
arrows.
honey.
No, I'd use the C word for her. No,
Oh,
definitely
wow.
not. I'd have to like write you a letter
Sweet Lord
apologize.
Jesus!
I didn't realize it, but me raining down arrows from up there might have been more dangerous than I thought because I was trying to kill the Phantom up there.
There was an episode like 4 episodes ago where Tony was just shooting arrows into the sky, trying to make them come back down onto Komette's head in her house.
Oh yeah, that was funny.
I didn't realize how long you guys did that for. And you couldn't hit her! It's ridiculous.
I didn't know exactly where she was.
Alright.
I was trying to give him to get it though.
Yeah.
God,
I mean, we could make a form of battleship in this game for that.
It's true.
Hey, that would be interesting.
You get one shot, and you get to know if it's a hit, and then you have to wait.
Hey, that is cool. Let's make it.
I mean, we could probably make it for next episode if we wanted
Lay
to.
it out like with switches in Redstone, right?
I mean, if you wanted to, or you could just make a checkerboard.
Well, to mark what's been hit.
Oh, I see what you're saying. See, I don't like the thing about that is we're not going to be able to have precision every time where it's like, all right, I'm going to hit B3 this time.
Oh, I was just
but
saying like
that's
we
the
could make a battleship
game.
board.
That's true.
How do you make arrows?
I've completely abandoned the whole like shooting arrows at things idea.
Oh, you don't like it? I think it's hilarious.
Not as a
We moved on
battleship
to
analog.
full-fledged battle. No, it's a pretty good analog. No, it's not.
I mean, it's a good analog of actually aiming guns on a battleship.
It's a good Minecraftivization of the game. I think it'd be pretty interesting. Sort
We
of.
should make it. Let's make it. Let's do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do
I
it.
was gonna have to wait till next week, folks. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this, don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you're not doing that already. Click like on that video, and if you really love us, check out our Patreon, patreon.com/humanechoes. Help us support what we're doing.
We'll put pins inside you.
Yeah. Ooh, is that going out?
Yeah, the pin should be here by the time this airs.
Can I get some iron like anywhere down here? Bye.
Bye.
Bye.